This is Larry Bonerato from LarryOnLearning.com, and this is your Morning Minute. Despise, denigrate, demonize, destroy, and then deny. These 5 Ds have been the playbook of tyrants forever. First, they identify a person, group, movement, or organization as a threat to their power, their wealth, or influence. They despise that person or group because they perceive them to be an existential threat. In order to win support for themselves from the public, they actively denigrate their opponent's ideas, their leader, and his supporters. Then, having gained public support for themselves, they demonize the ideas, the messages, the efforts, and finally the person or people they identify as the enemy. They destroy the person, their family, their business, their organization, and those who support them. And finally, with their enemy destroyed, they deny any part in this destruction. In 1787, a group of patriots met to create a government where individual citizens could take control of their own lives by restricting the power of government. They understood that tyrants would never allow citizens to control their own destiny. Tyrants understand that they preserve their power, wealth, and influence by utilizing an oppressive government. Thus, these patriots designed a government with 3 separate branches. Each branch had the ability to restrict the power of the other branches. This power-sharing structure and the submission of our leaders to regular elections provide citizens with the means to prevent the tyranny which so many other countries have suffered through. John Adams, our second president, wrote, quote, "Our Constitution was made only for a moral and religious people. It is wholly inadequate to the government of any other. And morality and virtue are the foundation of our republic and necessary for a society to be free." End quote. Let's compare these statements with the actions of a group here in the United States today. The leaders of this group have identified a person, a group, a movement, and an organization as a threat. They despise them as an existential threat to democracy. And by democracy, they mean a threat to their power, their wealth, and their influence. They denigrate these people who only want the freedoms enshrined in our Constitution to create opportunities for themselves and others. These leaders call our enemies deplorables, ignorant, and bitter. They demonize their leader, comparing him to Hitler. They claim that this leader will never leave office, that he will destroy our government and cancel future elections to become a dictator for life. They spew demonstrable lies about him as they seek to destroy his family, his reputation, and his businesses. Then, when unstable individuals have been marinated in their hateful and despicable rhetoric, and they attempt to assassinate this leader, the people who created this situation deny any responsibility for themselves. It is time for all free citizens to reject the people who despise, denigrate, demonize, and destroy those whom they oppose, as they deny any responsibility for their actions. We cannot close our borders, defend our nation, stop the crime we are experiencing, and help our citizens prosper by keeping these same people in power. There's only one way forward for Americans: reject their ideas, their party, and the destruction they have created by voting all Democrats out of office now and in the future. Despise, denigrate, demonize, destroy, and deny. And that is today's Morning Minute.